Hey everybody, it's me, Will Moss, also known as Will Motivation on YouTube. Welcome to my course on how to make money investing in real estate. So, as you may already know, my name is Will Moss. I am actually going to be the presenter for this course. I'd like to thank everyone for actually purchasing this course, and for those of you that suggested that I do this real estate course, I'd like to thank you as well because when I started on YouTube, I had no idea um, that I would one day be making a course on real estate. I just started sharing my experiences investing in real estate, and now it has led to this. So thanks to those of you that suggested that I do an online course, and here it is. So you're probably wondering, if you haven't seen my YouTube channel, that's probably your homework assignment number one, is go check out my YouTube channel, which is very simple. It's youtube.com/Will Motivation, and that's WILL like my first name. So youtube.com/Will Motivation. That will be your first homework assignment, is definitely go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and then click the notification bell so that you get notifications from YouTube when I upload new videos. Because as a tandem to this course, one thing that I'll be doing and continue to do at no charge will be to post videos as added value on YouTube. So that'll be free to you if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And now, as far as this course, a lot of you guys, if you've never seen me before, and maybe someone referred you to this course or you found it online, let me tell you a little bit about myself. So I like to start with this slide here. As far as the millionaire mindset, I want you to kind of have the right mindset, not only to think like a millionaire, but also to think like an entrepreneur. So that's why I kind of like this slide. But let me tell you a little bit about myself first. My full name is William Roger Moss III. I was born in Columbus, Ohio. This is where I have built most of my real estate empire, as I like to call it. It's not really an empire. I own 22 properties at the moment, but I've done over 50 real estate transactions, and I flipped over 13 properties. But we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But let me tell you about myself so that you understand that you don't have to have some special type of education or special type of background to become proficient at investing in real estate and to start making money investing in real estate. So this course has a lot of content in it. I packed a lot of, sort of reference type material into this course just to give you some background and to get you ready for when I get into the nitty gritty about talking about deals in real estate and how to evaluate deals and how to pull the trigger on deals. But so everything in this course, you might not understand it initially, but you want to go through each different part so that you can digest it. Most of this is not very technical, not very complicated. So, and I'm here for you. So you have access to me as well as a part of this course through my website. So the second homework assignment will be to sign up on my website to make sure you're a member of willmotivation.com. That's my website. You can register, and that way I can email you when I put up new content on my website and different resources and tools for your investment future, your real estate investment future. So anyway, so I like to say that YouTube made me do this course because I started a YouTube channel about a year ago, maybe a little longer than a year ago. I bought a Lamborghini because my real estate portfolio was doing so well, and I started posting videos on YouTube talking about the Lamborghini and then how I justified buying that Lamborghini because I invested in real estate and my real estate portfolio was looking pretty good. It was growing. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and buy my dream car thanks to this real estate. So I have a lot of good real estate videos on my channel that explain that whole, process and my mindset and everything. So definitely check that out. But my background, I did not grow up with money. I didn't inherit money. I didn't win the lottery. I'm an entrepreneur. I have a bachelor's degree in computer science, which has nothing to do with real estate. And actually, I never took a real estate course in my life, but I did study a lot on the topic of real estate and investing in real estate before I actually jumped with both with both feet in. Excuse me. But anyway, my background is in computer science. I have a degree in computer science. I came out of college as a programmer. I worked for AT&T Bell Labs for almost 10 years before I quit and started my own internet company. So I'm a dot-com entrepreneur. That's where I raised most of the capital that I ended up using to invest in real estate. So I imagine that we'll have two types of real estate, maybe three. I imagine we'll have three different categories of people that take this course. One will be people that are just seeking the knowledge so that they're ready to start investing in real estate when the time comes. Two, people that are ready to start investing in real estate, but maybe they don't have any capital saved up, so they're looking for creative ways to get started. And then three, people like myself, where I've been working for years and years. I started a company, I started saving money, but the money was only making me 1% in the bank. And I was like, there's got to be a better way to invest this money. And then I discovered real estate and started investing in real estate. So I'm thinking that third population of people that take this course will be like myself, that people that actually have some money saved up and they want to start investing it in rental properties or flips. And then I'll also go over some of the other ways that you can make money investing in real estate. But those are probably the three categories of people that I expect. Now, if you're in another category and I missed that and you want to make sure I address you, feel free to email me at get@willmotivation.com so I know and I can put up content for you. But the other cool thing is that once you buy into this course, you have access to it for life. So any content that I update to keep it current or any new content that's supplemental, you'll have access to 100% of that content once you buy into the course. So thank you. That's my way of saying thank you. All right. So you know my educational background. My professional background, like I said, I'm a software developer by trade. I learned everything about real estate by doing it hands-on, jumping into it. And so I hope to teach you from my learning so that you can save time. So this, at a minimum, this investment that you've made in this course will be paid back through the time that you save, and the money that you save, and the money that you make from my experience that I share with you. So how do I currently make a living, or what do I currently do for a living? I'm actually still running my .com business, but I also, which is the name of my main website is hbcuconnect.com, which is a social network that I created, and I help people coming out of college find job opportunities. That's my main full-time job, but I also started a real estate investment company called Moss Estates. My website is mossestates.com. If you want to check out my portfolio and ask questions, feel free to do that. And then I also own a software company. So I created all the software for that first website, hbcuconnect.com. And since I created a software company to be able to create that type of software for other people. And I still do some of that from time to time. But my main two businesses are hbcuconnect.com and Moss Estates, my real estate company. So they both keep me fairly busy, especially if I have a big rehab project going on, or if I'm building a new house like I'm doing for the first time now. I stay pretty busy. But that's not to say that with 22 properties, I don't get a whole lot of worrisome calls that you might expect a landlord to get, because it's really not that bad once you have a system in place. And we'll talk about that. So how did I start investing in real estate? I don't want to make this intro video too long, but I want to give you enough background so you know who I am and some of my experiences. But I started investing in real estate, long story short, because I'm going to get more into this story as we go. But how I got into investing in real estate, when I worked at AT&T Bell Labs as a programmer, I had some friends that were investing in real estate, doing flips and doing rehabs and buying and holding and renting out those properties. But at that point in time, I was a little bit scared of it. I didn't have that much money saved up. I did not want to be a landlord. I thought that would be a hassle and a bother. I didn't want to deal with any, clients, tenants, or whatever you want to call them. So I just kept doing my day job, but I did start a business that I mentioned earlier, and I quit my job in 2004 to do that business full time. And over time, as that business started doing better and better, I started saving up money from the business, and then starting to look for ways to invest that money. So so from 2004 to about 2010, just running my business. I bought my first house in the year 2000, where I live with my family. I bought a second condo in 2006, and then I wanted to move into a bigger house in 2010, but the market tanked. The real estate market tanked. So that house that I bought, that condo, I wanted to sell it to move into a bigger home, but I bought that condo for 140,000. And when I was ready to sell it, the realtors were saying that that house was only worth $90,000. So I was in a negative by 50,000. But I was an entrepreneur. And so this is one of the things I want to impress upon you is think like an entrepreneur, think with a millionaire mindset. So instead of me panicking when they told me how much my house was worth, I started looking for opportunities to say, okay, if I bought my house for 140 and a couple years later, it's only worth 90,000, then I wonder what these other houses are worth in the same neighborhood, because it was a really nice neighborhood and condo community. And I also knew my zip code was a pretty nice zip code with nice houses, but people in the same types of situations. So if people aren't buying and the houses are worth so little, I started to look into and I started browsing online, going to sites like Realtor.com and Zillow.com and looking at the properties in my zip code. And I noticed that, man, the properties were way undervalued compared to how much I paid when I bought my first house and my condo. So then I'm not a dummy, I'm not scared and I'm not a dummy. I'm a businessman. I'm an entrepreneur, and I saw an opportunity to basically recoup my losses by investing in real estate. But I didn't have really an idea of how big it could get. But I had the hunch that there were going to be millionaires made off of this artificially low housing market. So I basically got with a realtor. We'll meet my realtor in this course. His name is Rich. I found Rich because I went on Realtor.com. There was a house I was interested in seeing. I called Rich on a Friday. He met me at the house, and it's sort of like the rest is history. That day we saw 4 houses, and I bought all 4 of them. And I basically was using money that I had saved up. And then I started to create some banking relationships so that I could buy more property, because I knew that with the market being down, eventually in a good economy, like a city with a good economy, that market was going to go back up. So that's how I got started investing in real estate. I saw an opportunity. The market was low. There's this city I am in is constantly growing. There's a great economy. So I knew it was a perfect environment for me to buy and hold. And then eventually I could sell if I wanted to, or continue to hold as those real estate values keep going up. So anyway, that's how I started. I ended up buying, over 30 properties. I sold some of them when the market got better, a couple of years ago. But I kept most of them, and my portfolio has grown to be a multi-million-dollar portfolio. And when I started, I had 2 houses and an office building worth approximately maybe $380,000 total, if not less. And then once I started investing in real estate, now my portfolio is in the millions of dollars. Okay, so that's my story of how I got involved. I think that makes me qualified to teach you guys. I'm not the most knowledgeable person in the world on real estate, but I've had some great experiences. I've done a lot of different things, from rehabs to flips to buying and holding to being a landlord to also building a house from scratch, which we're still in the process. So I'll be able to share some of those videos with you as well. Anyway, at this point in time, I currently have 25 properties total. 22 of them are rented out. One of them is on the market, and 2 of them I actually use. So I've got 25 properties total. 13 flips I've done to date, if not more, and then 50 plus real estate transactions. And now I can consider myself a millionaire real estate investor, um, based on those real estate investments I've made. So hopefully that gives you a good introduction on who I am. And I want to thank you for purchasing this course and joining us on this journey to become proficient, in investing in real estate. And hopefully I can show you some great ways to make money investing in real estate and give you all the tools that you need to get it going. All right. So see you in the next class.